Welcome back. Welcome to the show. Man, what a difference a week makes for the Kings. Last week it was like, oh no, what are we doing? Three in a row, two terrible losses to the Cavaliers, or to the Rockets, not the Cavaliers, the Rockets. It was like, this is not good. The Rockets aren't a good team. We're getting blown out. Granted, we don't have Fox. It wasn't looking good. But I mean, the Rockets have gone now and won what I think like six in a row. So they're not a terrible team. They're on the come up. Still not pretty losing by how much they've lost, but it's not as bad as it had looked. But they looked terrible those two games. And coming to these past three games, I would say out of the Blazers, OKC, and the Cavs. To me, the most impressive win was OKC without Fox. To me, that was a nice win. That was a good team effort. Finally saw some defense. The OKC had SGA. He's one of the best point guards in the league right now, young point guards. And Keon Ellis, he stepped up. He's showing me something. He's definitely taking Davion Mitchell's some of his minutes, as we saw last game against the Cavs. Mitchell didn't even get in. What I like about Ellis is he's pretty tall. He's a tall guy, takes up a lot of space. He's got some arms on him, so he's not. You can't really rise up and shoot over him. He's got some great hands. It seems like he's getting at least one or two strips a game, which is real good. I don't know what's wrong with Mitchell. It seems like he comes in, he just fouls. Like within the first minute, he's got two fouls. It's like, what is going on? I don't know if he's too handsy or like what, but there's just something going on. And as we saw, like with the Clay Thompson jump shot over him, just he doesn't have the height. Guys can just raise up and shoot over him and no problem. Yeah, he's physical, but just doesn't have the height. And right now his jump shot's not falling. So if you're not playing much not being able to get much defense out there, and you're not providing offense, I mean, there's nothing you can do. And that's the one thing with Keon Ellis right now. He needs to find that jump shot. If he can just be somewhat find that jump shot, he'll be a mainstay in that lineup. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the Kings do with Mitchell. Is he gonna be trade bait possibly to a team looking for young talent to be a point guard? So that's the one thing to look out for. I'm loving Sasha right now. The last couple of games, he against the who was it? The Blazers. He didn't get any PT at all. It's like, oh no, this isn't good. But the last two games, he's got a little bit of run and he's come out firing, and it's good to see. It looks like he's looking a little bit more comfortable out there on the defensive end. He gets after it. He gets some rebounds. Not afraid to rebound. With this team, you can't be. You need someone who's able to rebound. That's the one thing, as we found out last year. They had no rebounders. They would always give up offensive rebounds. It just killed them. This year, it looks like they're rebounding a little bit better, especially these past couple of games. And then, of course, Fox. It's great to have Fox back. He looked didn't miss a beat last game. This team, the offense was just bam, 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 bam. With him back, it was insane. It was like, okay, this is why they were the number 3 seed last year. Fox just coming out and just doing whatever he wants. Whenever they would get in the dole, he would just come in, score. It's like, okay, we're back. The Cavs would get close, and then all of a sudden they'd get like within 5 to 7, and then the Kings would go on a run to stretch it back up to 13. So that was good to see them able to withstand those runs. These games to end November are going to be, we're going to see what the Kings are made of. Starting tonight, they've got the Lakers. It's going to be tough in LA. It's a 6-game road trip. 6 of the last 8 games to finish November is a 6-game road trip. And so it's going to be interesting. You got the Lakers, Spurs, Mavs, Pelicans 2 times in a row. The Wolves, that's going to end the road trip. So the only semi-easy game there will be the Spurs. And then after the Wolves, you have Golden State and Clips to end November. So those are 8 games. We're going to find out what this team is made of. These final 8 games in November, I will be at that Clips game. So let's hopefully the Kings are off and running, and that'll be a fun game to go to. Because at first it wasn't looking like it, and I was like, maybe we should sell those tickets and not go to that game because it's not going to be pretty. But hey, Fox is back, ship is right now. Let's go. But yeah, those 8 games. I mean, if they can go, I don't know, even just 4-4, I think that would be a win because those are no easy games. What's crazy is a month into the season after those games, the only Eastern Conference team the Kings have played will be the Cavs. They've only played one Eastern Conference team 1 month into the season. It's kind of strange. It's kind of weird. So I have a feeling that means I haven't really looked into the schedule that the Kings are going to play a lot of Eastern Conference teams later on in the schedule in a row, probably like 10 games in a row or something like that. That's just my assumption. But let me know what you think below. What do you think the Kings are going to do on these next 8 games? Will they go 6-2, 7-1, 4-4? Will they have a low record, 3-5, 5-3, 1-7? Let me know below. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the other side.